4 million years ago on the planet Earth. Oh, he's tired. He's sleepy. He's sleepy on the podcast. Get him.
Sorry, that just hit me out of nowhere.
Well, welcome back to Brobots in Disguise, where two brothers... Dang it, now I got it mixed up.
Hey, I'm Frankie.
And I'm Hayden.
And you're listening to Brobots in Disguise. The podcast where normally we go through official Transformers media, but for our summer special second episode, we're talking about fan projects. Including a few different YouTube videos that we think are cool, and a few that are coming up that we're going to speculate about, and then we're going to talk about our own sort of fan idea, fan fiction, Transformers.
Yes.
Alternate reality.
Because that's kind of the coolest thing about Transformers is that it's got a very devoted fan base, very passionate fan base, and a lot of room for just, in general, like fan contribution and fan projects and stuff. So, yeah, it's really cool to see. So, let's jump into it.
Yeah. First, we're going to talk about some other fan animated projects that I dug up off of YouTube that I've followed for a while and think look pretty cool.
Yes, this is one of the few times that the stuff that we're looking at is not on Tubi.
Right. So this one is probably one of the most famous, as the channel itself is a bigger Transformers YouTube channel.
Bigger than us.
Certainly. Kian Carlisle's Transformer channel.
Yes.
A few years ago, I believe. Let me see when this was posted originally. A few years ago, released the Transformers Combaticons fan-made pilot. That's the official title. It was 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Wow.
As of 2026, when we're recording this, you may be listening to this in
the future.
2439. I don't know why, but yeah, at one point there was this place called YouTube where you could post videos, and then it got really over monetized.
And before the mega corporations took over.
Anyway, yeah, so this guy is known for doing a lot of work on keeping Transformers animated relevant.
Yes.
Basically.
He's extremely devoted to Transformers animated, as are a lot of people. There's like a very strong subsection of the Transformers fandom that's like diehard Transformers animated, and I don't blame them because it's great.
Yeah, that was a series in like 2007, 2006.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I thought that this was like, because he also has some like Transformers animated season 4 type of videos that they're kind of slideshow animation, but I haven't watched all of those, but I have watched this. This is very well animated. Transformers Combaticons. Initially, I thought that it was set in the Transformers animated universe, but
it's kind of its own thing.
Yeah, studying its designs, it is all original designs. You can look at the credits to see who all worked on this project.
Yes, I love the random cameo from Chris McFeely,
the
Basics guy.
Chris McFeely, the Transformers The Basics guy, makes a cameo as a narrator in this.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of references all over. I mean, at one point they fall through the multiverse, so
yes.
You get to see references to all sorts of different Transformers properties. But
the tone of this is very comedy oriented.
It could really well fit into the animated universe.
It feels very like I'm trying to think of some examples. Like, I don't know why I was reminded of stuff like Has Been Hotel or The Amazing Digital Circus. A lot of these like small creator made like animated shows. It feels like that same style of humor. It's not like adult very much, but just, you know, very kind of self-aware. I call it like Deadpool style humor. It's not like breaking the fourth wall, but it's more...
I'd say it's more similar to like maybe, and this is just the multiverse thing section of it, but it's similar to Spider-Verse.
Yeah, kind of this madcap sort of energy to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Which at times for me was like a bit much, but I also recognize that like it works for what it is,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a chaotic crew of
chaotic. That's the it's
yeah,
very chaotic sense of
it's a
humor.
chaotic crew of Combaticons that don't get along with each other very well. Swindle is pitch perfect. He's very much like his animated
Yes.
counterpart, but like more of a used car
Yeah,
salesman.
he's greasier.
Yeah, he's even more of a salesman.
Yeah, I
Which is
like
fantastic.
I like this version of Vortex a
Vortex
lot.
is cool. Vortex is a girl in this version, and I think that
I think it works pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. I like her blades becoming the swords.
Yes, and also how animated the blades are on her
Yeah.
back and stuff, like moving back and forth. Feels very kind of like Waspinator-ish.
Or Black Arachnia.
Yes.
Yeah. With the legs.
Brawl is my favorite.
Brawl,
as
Brawl
always.
is the contemplative Scotsman.
Yes. Who is obsessed with humans animated, a version of Transformers animated that's just about boring humans,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Yeah, yeah. I love how they cut in. They've got almost SpongeBob type gags where they cut in live action stuff.
Yes.
Like the humans animated is like stock footages of humans crudely animated with just like sliding mouths
Yeah.
and stuff. And like at one point, like a live action hand comes out and grabs somebody and turns them into
Yes.
a G1 toy.
They have like the mixed media of like 3D animated models mixing with 2D animated models and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
and
yeah.
It's wild.
Blastoff is kind of like Transformers animated Bumblebee, but as a
Yeah.
Decepticon.
Yeah, just kind of scared of everything, doesn't know what's going on.
And then Onslaught's a control freak.
Yes, which I think actually is like very in character as an
Yeah.
interpretation of Onslaught. Like that works pretty well for
Right.
the master tactician.
The voice acting in this video is really great.
Yes, it was very hard to understand some of them sometimes, just because like it's the Transformers animated style of vocoders, which
Oh, yeah.
for some reason for me is very difficult to parse through.
Mhm.
Even when watching original Transformers animated, I'm like, what did they say?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
But it works pretty well. The main villain of this was particularly difficult to understand in a lot of points. But
because of a lot
yeah,
of modulation.
we won't spoil it
If
because
you haven't seen it.
the reveal is actually really funny, especially if you've seen Transformers animated.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's.
Did she say there is no Primus, or did she say I ate Primus?
I think she
or
said
I am Primus.
I ate Primus, I think, which makes a lot of sense. But
yeah, except that if Primus is Cybertron and Cybertron hadn't been destroyed yet,
well, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
So and
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Optimus Prime. I love Optimus Prime's design in this.
Yes.
It's really cool.
very cool. Very
Yeah,
a good mix of like bulky and tall and lithe sort of thing.
Yeah. And then they followed it up with a sorry, you got anything else to say about this?
Oh no, it's great. It's very chaotic.
But it's got a decent story. It's a pretty good
yeah,
story.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's they try to do a little
nice
bit of heart and
character
stuff.
development.
Yeah. I think it's I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea, but it's definitely like worth a watch.
And then they followed it up with a unfinished sequel that's like 9 minutes long. That was like a full 22-minute episode.
Yes.
And then they followed it up. I guess they never finished the project. But Transformers Combaticons: The Wrath of the Junkions, where the Combaticons land on the planet of Junk and are harassed by the Mad Max, really pushing the Mad Max angle on the Junkions.
Cool. They were already very Mad Max coded, so
Yeah. Unfortunately, I guess this one never got finished because most of it is just storyboards, and then the story just ends with them being decapitated and launched into space. They're still alive because they're robots,
right?
But yeah, but Wreck-Gar being the leader of a cargo cult, a literal cargo cult of garbage worshipping Transformers, is a lot of fun.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch this one, but yeah, if the last one is anything to judge by, then this will probably be as good.
Like I said, it's not finished. It is still enjoyable, and they've got really great designs. They show full artistic designs of the Junkions at the end of it, and they are awesome.
Yeah.
But most of it's just storyboards.
Yeah, the fact that
With voice acting, they did have all the voice acting.
yeah, the fact that it's a full production. Like it is a full animated 22-minute episode, commercial breaks and everything.
They didn't put actual commercials in it.
Right, but it's a huge achievement
Yeah.
regardless. Like, you know, even though it's unfinished and stuff, like the fact that they
Being 2D animated too.
yeah, 2D animated, mixed media, the whole shebang, like they're coming at this as a full production, and it's phenomenal. Like a huge achievement. Like obviously I couldn't do anything like that. So
I just noticed that Wreck-Gar has an accordion on the thing that he's towing.
a reference to Weird Al polka.
Yeah, Weird Al Yankovic was famous for doing polka on the accordion.
Looking at some of these designs, these are amazing.
Yeah.
Very creative.
The accordion becomes a shoulder pads. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the definitely a different version than Transformers Animated because Wreck-Gar was his whole other thing.
Yes.
Animated.
Yeah, Transformers Animated inspired.
I know I've seen another video. I think it's a fan animation based on this fan animation of the Combaticons. They're like shot down over Cybertron, and they fall. They're falling out of orbit onto Cybertron. I don't know if it was by Kean Carlisle, but it sounded like they had the same voice actors. So I don't know.
There's probably overlap.
So yeah, fan animation of the fan animation. That's pretty cool, huh?
Oh yeah.
And speaking of fan animations, which is what we're doing.
Yes.
Speaking of other fan animators, let's switch over to 87 Render. If you have not seen this guy's work, it is incredible. It's
absolute cinema.
It's 3D animation with that sort of toon shading.
The Transformers Devastation style.
Yeah, looks just like Transformers Devastation.
I think it's the same character models in a lot of instances.
There's a lot of shorts. There's one where like Hot Rod is riding Wreck-Gar and does the Akira slide while fighting Motormaster. There's some with Grimlock. There's a lot of short ones. But the most famous ones is the Starscream OVA, which is like a 10-minute long video where Starscream fights Megatron. Actually, it's only 5 minutes.
It's like a little sparring match
sort
of thing.
But
with a killer guitar solo.
Right.
It feels very like Top Gun Maverick in like this sort of dogfight that's happening between them.
So you get a little bit of characterization on Starscream. You know, he's like messing with this bird, and then he gets beat up by Megatron and tries to act like he's top dog, and then just gets completely annihilated.
Yeah, and it's also got this exquisite 90s anime vibe that feels very like mecha oriented.
A lot of 87 Renders projects have that style.
Yes.
In fact, 87 Render is also working on was working on as of 2 years ago, a 80s style mecha series called Phantom Galaxies.
Cool.
But yeah, they had like 1 or 2 episodes. It was pretty good from what I've seen so far.
Nice.
But we're here to talk about the Transformers.
Of course. Yeah, the like kind of characterization of Starscream as less like treacherous and more of like out to prove himself feels very like Transformers Armada style. And yeah, I just love the beautiful rendering on just like the ocean and the waves and the combat and everything. It feels very like Ocean City of Transformers Energon.
Yeah. Oh, and Megatron, he's got like upgrades that turn him into a stealth bomber. It's pretty cool.
That design for Megatron works really, really well. Way better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, and I think that because mostly so this one is set in the Generation 1 style.
Yes.
Character design style. Um, so the upgrades that Megatron has is basically like a waistcoat that turns him into the jet.
Yeah.
But the it's neat that Starscream actually, number one, he kind of does the macross thing where
Yes.
he sticks his feet out.
That was
Starscream
fun.
actually does defeat Jet Megatron, but then Megatron ends up just overpowering him with his fusion cannon.
Oh, yeah.
As usual.
I love the little like Transformers movie styled blood and stuff
Mhm.
that they have with like the blue kind of coming out. The Nemesis is very cool to see.
Yeah, actually floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible cinematography, fantastic effects, great fight choreography. Voice acting in it's pretty good too.
Yes.
Um,
Very much would love to see a show that's done in this style, because
if they were ever to continue G1 cartoon, I think that it would probably look like this.
yes, and yeah, I just love the, I don't know, it feels very fresh but still
Yeah.
using all of the G1 aesthetics and stuff.
So right now that one's on YouTube. It's called Starscream OVA 4K insane fan animation.
Yes.
Which I mean, yeah, it is. 87 render. Go check that out. Also check out his other video. Arcee Dreams of Daicon, another insane fan animation.
This one is actually insane, not just
Yes.
because of the quality, but it's absolute insanity.
Right. So it's based on a fan animation that made the round in Japanese convention circuits and is well known to anime nerds and fans of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Because Hideki Anno worked on it. But
oh, dang.
yeah. It was Daicon 3 and Daicon 4 were these like animated opening skits for these like different anime conventions from like the 90s or the 80s or whatever.
Cool.
And it was, there's actually a reference to the main character in here. There's a bunny girl eating ramen with the Macross jet.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. In those animations, she goes through and either meets or fights a whole bunch of pop culture icons, and I think in one of them she even combats the Death Star on
Sick.
on a guitar.
Oh, wait. So that explains. Yeah, okay. Watching this, it explains a lot.
Yeah. So
because I thought it was just
here-
insanity because it's a dream sequence, but like, dang, that's really cool.
In here, you've got Arcee fighting the Sweeps, and then Galvatron shows up.
But not just Galvatron.
Eats a crystal and becomes
Grand Galvatron.
the oversized planet that he plans to be in the Headmasters.
This is Unicorn.
Absolute insanity. It's fantastic. There's tons of little references here and there. I can't remember what this spaceship thing is. It looks like a carrot, but it launches
the guitar
to Arcee to help combat Grand Galvatron. And then Hot Rod makes a cameo.
So did
Ghost-
Firestar and Moonracer as well, fawning over him.
Ghost Starscream's just taking a stroll
just
down the
waltzing down the street. Assuming that he died in the last one.
Right. And then they all, they help Arcee fight against Grand Galvatron in just incredible, fantastic anime-esque action scenes.
Yes.
There's a reference to 87 render. He's on a billboard. Like I said, the Macross and the the bunny girl. And then Arcee wakes up. There's a whole nother sequence where it cuts to 4x3 and has like an old
like a film grain.
VHS grain on it.
Yeah.
And
the CRTV filter.
Right. And there's a whole beach sequence with Arcee, Cup, Hot Rod, and Grimlock.
Yeah.
And then a cool, sort of vaporwave-esque end credits with Arcee driving on repeated animation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It feels very Adult Swim sort of thing.
Yeah. It's just a lot of fun and really fantastic. Fantastic animation as always.
Yeah.
And check out 87 Render, just a lot of their stuff that they got going on there.
For sure.
Cool. Anything else you want to bring up about that one?
Go watch them. They're like 5 minutes each.
Mm.
Very short, but very just chucked full of delicious animation.
And if 5 minutes is too long for you, go check out Pacman Phrog, spelled with a PH.
I had never heard of this person.
Yeah. There's not really any story to these animations, but I just like the art style that Pac-Man Frog has animated the Transformers in.
Yeah,
There are
very simplistic but very effective 3D modeling. And it's like I love how they kind of look like the PlayStation 2 Transformers G1 game in a lot of shots.
in some ways, yeah, but these guys are also toon shaded. I'd say these are almost like the Breath of the Wild version
Kind
of the
of, yeah.
Transformers. um,
They almost look voxel in some shots. Like a little bit.
yeah.
But yeah, the simplistic boxy character designs, obviously very G1, but also it's kind of in service to being able to do more stuff with the animation itself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It almost he's got an animation of Final Fantasy characters from the original
Yeah, like the pudgy little
not the
PS1
original, but
models.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. His other animations, and it's just kind of cool. Like, you've got
A lot of
Optimus.
suit up sequences.
Yeah. It's like a lot of little just fun, little silly animations. Like you've got Optimus upgrading to Star Convoy, like Sailor Moon does. You've got Optimus and Ultra Magnus, G1 Optimus and Ultra Magnus combining the way that car robots Optimus and Ultra Magnus combine to make Omega Prime.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You got Optimus and Ironhide talking to each other.
Uh,
For some reason,
Dirge
Dirge
Super
going.
Saiyan.
Yeah, I do not understand why they picked Dirge to go Super Saiyan.
Because why not?
Okay, sure.
Dirge is objectively the coolest conehead to me.
Death comes to me who crosses me. Anyway.
I did really enjoy getting to see Cerebro, or not Cerebro, what's his name?
Cerebros.
Transforming into Fortress Maximus, Headmaster style, which was a lot of fun to see.
Yeah. Just a lot of cool different little shorts that they've got.
Very
so
cool.
That's all I got to say about that.
One that I'll throw into the mix as well is a super short but super quick one is the Transformers Cybertron live action Optimus transformation sequence.
Yes.
Where he remodeled Optimus transforming in the 2007 live action movie. He reanimated that sequence with a character model that is Optimus from Transformers Cybertron. And it looks phenomenal. And the fact that it's very accurate to the complicated 2007 character designs, and it's done by a single person,
Mizuki Yamada.
Yes.
I don't see much information here, but so
someone who works in 3D animation and stuff, it seems like. But
yes.
Yeah, Galaxy Convoy.
And we say he a lot, but I guess because a lot of Transformers characters are male, but we don't know. We don't know. It could be guys or girls doing all these animations.
Who
that we've been
knows?
seeing. As far as I'm aware, most anyway. But yeah.
So. Yeah, not many other videos Transformers related on this one, but it's just a really cool video from about a year ago, and super duper short, but it's just kind of a testament to the fact that fan dedication and technology have just advanced to the point where one individual person can replicate stuff from over 20 years ago that took an entire studio to do.
Right.
It's amazing. And yeah, just really cool to see. Especially since Transformers Cybertron is got one of my favorite Optimus designs.
Yes.
Like a good in between of Star Convoy and regular Optimus, and
Yes.
yeah, very cool to see.
Yes. And up and coming, I want to talk about another one that I've found from a YouTube channel called Top Hatted T-Rex, which is a fantastic name.
Incredible.
But they are doing a whole like series of that they said in their video.
Their update video?
Yeah, he says in his update video that it's supposed to be planned to be 5 episodes, I think.
Cool.
It's called Transformers 99. And basically it's what if the Transformers showed up slowly instead of all at once. Like in Generation 1, they come in on the Ark and then they all just spilled out of the Ark and are all over Earth now. In Transformers 99, which I assume means that it's set in the 90s, in 99.
Yeah.
They come in just a few Transformers at a time and kind of set up shop here and there. So far, we've seen designs, and it's totally like original designs for these characters based on their G1 characters, but very different. So far, Prowl, and this all started with like a fan animation that Top Headed T-Rex did a few years ago, where Prowl was chasing Dead End.
Okay.
Yeah, through the forest and then into a transformer station.
Nice.
An electrical power station. And he gets zapped there. But so we've got designs for Prowl, who is obviously a police car.
I love his cowboy hat.
Yeah, he has a cowboy hat, talks with a drawl, and has
Prowl.
What do you call that?
Heterochromia.
Yeah, he's got red eye and a blue eye,
That's
like the police.
So good.
Police siren, red and blue police car lights.
That is incredible. Inspired.
Right. We also get a brief look. There is a final trailer out now for this. We get a brief look at Hoist.
It looks like Hoist, yeah.
Yeah, it's Hoist.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like a tow truck. He kind of follows similar design cues from G1 Hoist.
There's also is there a person who owns Wheeljack's shop, or is it actual Wheeljack who owns it? Because Wheeljack is in this trailer.
Yeah, Wheeljack has his own shop. I don't know if that extends to like human relations, or if like he's got a cover human, or what's going on there yet.
Which also, the Wheeljack design is very good. Smaller than usual, but like he actually looks like Wheeljack. So
right. These are kind of a blend of, I'd say, kind of on the Bumblebee live action movie sort of design scale, where they have a lot of live action elements, but overall have a G1 aesthetic.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's there are some portions of them that are complicated, but there are other portions that are not as complicated.
Yeah, Cliff Jumper shows up.
Is also in here.
I like his distinct look.
Yeah, he's very different.
Very different. He's got a full face covering with goggles and like kind of a mask sort of thing. So he looks very distinct from Bumblebee, which is good.
Right. Yeah, he almost looks like he could be a generic Transformer, but I mean, it works, it works. And we've seen in some of the trailers and some of the other videos, there's a few short scenes that have been released, and a lot of these Transformers can move, they can either remove their goggles or their faceplate, so maybe Cliff Jumper will also have a mouth at some point.
Yeah, I always love a good like battle mask sort of thing.
He kind of reminds me of Beachhead from G.I. Joe.
A little bit, yeah.
With the mask and all. Or at least G.I. Joe Spy Troops.
Yeah.
This is I didn't mention earlier, this is a 3D animated project.
Yes.
With a toon shading on it. And
very light toon shading. It kind of looks like Ultimate Spider-Man, the game, more than anything else.
I was actually going to say is it Ultimate Spider-Man? The MTV Spider-Man
Oh, a
cartoon.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It kind of looks like that.
Yeah, less like harsh shadows and stuff, but yeah, very very simplistic but effective.
Right.
I think this is Bumblebee.
No, it's actually Orion Pax.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Orion Pax shows up and apparently scans a dump truck, which makes me think of Machine Wars Optimus
Yes.
Prime, which I think came out like in the 90s, right?
Ish, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very interesting seeing Optimus Prime being orange instead of red and
orange
blue.
and blue.
Yeah.
With a big old axe.
Yeah, he's got his axe, kind of like Transformers animated.
Yeah.
He almost has a construction helmet.
Yeah.
The way his head is designed. But
he looks a little bit like a Bionicle, honestly.
yeah. According to the update video, it's supposed to be basically young Optimus Prime.
Okay.
Being taught by he's just arrived on Earth and he's being taught by the other Autobots who have been here already.
Cool.
Then
I like that it's the concept of an incremental awakening and stuff.
Right.
Like some of them have been there for a long time, and then others have been there for just a couple months, sort of thing.
Now, this is supposed to come out this month. The first episode's supposed to drop. According to final trailer, it's supposed to drop on the 24th of July,
Yes.
2026. So, we're very excited to see where this goes. The setting makes me think of Twin Peaks. So, I'm very interested to see if that actually plays into the series or not. But just kind of that, it also reminds me of where the Autobots are hiding in Transformers Cybertron. There's a lot of pine woods, there's a lot of mountains, and just like kind of out of the way Bigfoot types place.
Yes.
I guess. In the Transformers 99 release date trailer, we also get to see Spike and Sparkplug.
Yes.
Apparently Spike and Chip and Sparkplug are going to be sort of the main human characters.
Cool.
We also get to see Prowl chasing
Chip.
Well, not in this trailer, but we've seen a scene where Prowl is chasing Optimus Orion Pax through the city.
Interesting.
We also get a ominous voice from presumably a Decepticon, a big purple face.
Yes, which I believe is Tarn?
It could be Tarn. It kind of looks like a Decepticon shaped, emblematic face.
Yes.
It could be Galvatron. It could just be a purple Megatron.
It could, yeah. Megatron has a lot of different looks, but like this feels very Tarn.
Yeah.
And Decepticon Justice Division.
And he's talking about like going in and basically wiping out humans and setting up a new Cybertron on Earth or something like that.
Wiping out humans and absolutely loving it.
Yep. Yeah, there's
Orion Pax with
he kind of reminds
his
me of
face
like
revealed.
Rescue Heroes or Tonka
Yes.
Transformers.
Very, very Rescue Heroes.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he also did a Cowboy Bebop intro sequence
nice.
remake with his character designs.
That's fun.
Yeah, so this is a really cool little fan project that I'm looking forward to watching the episodes and seeing where it goes and what's going on with this series.
Yeah.
Let's see, what other videos are there? There's the chase, I mentioned that one. Oh, there's also one where some Tron Lights Decepticon is pursuing Orion Pax through the woods. So that must be probably a scene from episode 1, I'm imagining, where Orion Pax first shows up.
Yeah.
And we also get a previs scene where Wheeljack and Cliffjumper are arguing about Wheeljack's inventions always exploding.
Oh, okay.
in Wheeljack's
classic Wheeljack fashion.
workshop, which is in a barn. So yeah, excited to see where this goes.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. You got any other thoughts about it?
Looks good. Looking forward to watching it when it premieres.
Yeah, yeah. And with that, let's take a short break, and when we come back, we'll talk about our own idea for a Transformers series. What could be? Not we're not saying that we're making a Transformers series. We're just discussing what could be.
Yes.
Unless somebody gives us a bunch of money.
Tubi, are you listening?
Maybe we could make our own Transformer, or better yet, it could be toys. So Hasbro could hire us to write a Transformer series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway. And we're back.
All right. So this concept kind of came out of one of the cliffhanger questions we had at the end of one of our usual episodes, when we were discussing Generation 1.
Yes.
And you asked what theme or setting or series would I like Transformers to do that they have not done yet. And I chose a series set in the 1950s, so that we could have a whole bunch of classic, cool-looking cars as Transformers. And the initial idea was, it could be set, it could play into Cold War and Alien B-movie sort of
oh, yeah.
ideas.
Lots of theremin playing in the background every time a Transformers is on screen. Just the
Yeah. And for the toy line, I figure it could be something more along the line. The way I've designed these is more toyetic, I think, but you could also do this as a sort of Transformers Alternators Binaltech series, where they were they're basically model cars that could transform.
Yes.
And
they're
not
thick and heavy.
Not that you would put them together, but they were about the size of a model car, and they were this was pre live action, basically a proof of concept for live action, that they could do justice to a real world vehicle. And then when they transform, they're basically just wearing it as clothes.
Yeah.
But this one takes the designs a little bit further. So I have come up with designs for 10 Autobots and 10 Decepticons.
I am excited.
And I've done sort of I've got a reference image of a real vehicle from the 50s. I played a little fast and loose with exactly when in the 50s it was from.
Yeah.
The series would have to be in like 59 to count as being in the 50s and still get all of these vehicles in. But yeah, anyway.
Post World War II America.
Yeah. There's a lot more you could do. Obviously, there's like a million Transformer characters, but I whittled it down to 10 Autobots and 10 Decepticons. Primarily going off of G1 versions, but throwing in a few other versions as well. And we'll talk about those when we get there.
I'm excited.
So first up, we've got Optimus Prime.
Yes.
I was torn between making him turn into an international tractor trailer truck and a fire truck, and eventually I decided to go with the fire truck just because we've gotten away from the fire truck in recent years.
Yeah, we haven't seen a fire truck up
it's time to bring the fire truck back.
Yeah.
And I think that the story wise, animated is kind of a good idea there's a core group of Autobots who turn into helpful vehicles that and then the Decepticons all fly and
kind of fits that small town sort of feel.
Right.
Route 66.
Yeah.
I love his foot design.
Yeah.
I love the front of the vehicle being his feet and that kind of like rounded shape language looks really good as like boots.
Yeah.
It looks like fireman boots.
Yeah. Thank you. I didn't really think about that, but I did think that, hey, I could give him sort of a firefighter helmet.
Yeah.
I because his head is already kind of a helmet with a little
Right.
visor, so I just kind of extended the back of his head and gave him a little plate on an
Cool.
Autobot plate on.
Yeah, it's like
his
a
forehead.
badge. sort of thing.
Yeah, like a firefighter helmet from that
Yeah.
time period.
I like it.
I took for transformation, I took sort of cues from Bayverse 2007 Optimus Prime, with the front of the truck becoming his feet.
Yes.
Obviously the cab is his chest, as always. And some design cues from RID Optimus Prime, the first fire truck Optimus Prime.
I like the lights on his shoulders as well.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
So I imagine here he does not combine with his back half. The back half just becomes like a crane that it's a bit of kibble. It hangs off his back, but
Well,
it
you
could
could
flip over his shoulder and become a cannon.
Yes. Or you could also do it becomes two arm-mounted cannons like Transformers Cybertron.
Yes.
Sort of thing.
Well, actually, those extra long pipe hose things on the side of the fire truck there at the
Yeah.
back are underarm mounted rocket launchers.
Nice.
Or I approach this both as like sort of a toy design, as well as like how could they transform actually.
Right.
So like the front of the truck becomes the feet, like live action. His arms become actually the back of the truck, which is kind of different than this.
Yeah.
So the bottom part of his arm would swing out to be those extra storage units behind the wheel there, while that extra pipe there becomes a
Cool.
underarm gun.
Well, like kind of a unspoken thing about like Optimus designs is that like you got to look at him and just instantly go, "Oh yeah, that's Optimus."
Right.
Like that,
right.
and you nailed it on this design. So
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
While changing up a few things, I hope.
Yeah.
The doors become his shoulders, his chest, while maintaining that classic Optimus shape, is white instead of red.
Cool.
Because this fire truck here has a white hat.
Yeah, he
on.
would predominantly have like a red and white color scheme with blue accents instead of red and blue with
Yeah.
white accents.
But he's still got that same color scheme.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Looks good.
And on the Decepticon side of things, Megatron, I think, would turn into a B-52 bomber.
Oh, the green and red, going back to Transformers Armada style.
Right. Yeah, this harkens back to, well, even G2 tank. I was like, no more tanks! I can't take any more tanks! I love Unicron Trilogy, where he turns into something different every season.
Yes.
A
tank.
Every series.
A jet. A car. A jet.
Yeah. He gets
whatever.
he really gets stuck into that tank or jet sort of thing. But here I decided, all right, what's the biggest, baddest jet? He's going to be a B-52 bomber.
That's cool. The like
we haven't
very,
had Jet Megatron in a while.
the dull olive green sort of
Yeah,
color scheme
yeah.
works super well on him,
Yeah.
and like the long legs too.
Right. So the way I imagine him transforming is that, unfortunately, his back half, the tail fin, just folds up onto him.
Yeah,
His
what
body
could you do?
beco-
It makes a good like silhouette for his face.
Yeah. It's almost like not a halo, but some sort of backing crown. Like he's
Yeah.
always carrying his throne around. with
Right.
him. The fuselage, the main portion of the fuselage becomes his torso, while the actual cockpit area becomes his arms.
Yeah.
The cockpit itself being slung under
The amount
his
of
forearms.
bombs he has as his fusion cannon
So-
is insane.
Instead of the fusion cannon, I was like, what part of this would become his fusion cannon? The bomb rack.
That's so cool.
Where they store the bombs inside of the B-52 would become his fusion cannon.
That's incredible.
So for a toy, he can just shoot bombs out of his fusion cannon.
Which also, like, the implication of this is that Megatron would be Titanic.
Huge.
I think Optimus would only come up to like his knee or something.
Well, that's the thing. Like, let's go back to sort of the Cybertron price ranges, right? You've
Right.
got Scout class, little tiny guys, Deluxe class, your main characters basically, Voyager class, a little bit bigger, Commander class, and Leader class, right?
Yeah.
So Megatron would definitely be Leader class because he'd be so huge.
Right.
His wings, the wings would fold up to become his legs.
Yeah.
And then the jets would become his feet.
That's perfect.
And then he's got some more jets hanging off the sides of his legs, so he can fly in robot mode too.
Nice.
You know, he can just use those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Megatron.
Very cool. That's
Yeah.
terrifying to think about.
I maintained some of his G1, like his G1 head and his G1
Yes, I
abs.
love the black
Yeah, it
helmet design for him.
Yeah, I decided to go with the black helmet because that was one of the original
Classic.
concepts, was to give him a black helmet. You can see it in some of the original G1 TV commercials.
Yes.
But it didn't make it into the cartoon.
He also had yellow eyes in that one, too.
Yes, Optimus. I forgot to mention I gave Optimus yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have gave Megatron yellow eyes here. I think he has the black helmet in the Marvel Comics, doesn't he?
No. Wait, yes, in the Marvel comics.
Yes,
I thought you
yeah,
meant
yeah,
Skybound,
yeah.
but yeah.
I've also been reading the G2 comics recently, so
yeah.
Just finished them. They're pretty good, pretty interesting. I had to psych myself up, like, you know, the 90s comics one coming out a month is a totally different format than, you know, bingeable comics of today. you
Yeah.
know? So anyway, yeah, I just thought that the black helmet kind of fit the military aesthetic a little bit better.
Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah. So, so that would be our two leader classes. I guess it would just be our, you know,
You could probably have Optimus be a leader class, and
Actually-
then Megatron being a Titan class or Ultra class or whatever it was called.
yeah,
The super big ones.
right. Or we could have Optimus be a commander class, or he could come with some sort of trailer that he could combine with to, you know, be Super
Yeah.
Optimus or whatever, because we haven't had that in a while either.
Yeah.
But yeah, Megatron would definitely probably be leader class, and then Optimus could be, you know, commander class or whatever.
Right.
Or he could be a leader class because you could put a bunch of lights and sounds into him.
There you go.
I'm thinking with a Unicron trilogy
A
mindset.
toyetic
Yeah.
mindset.
Anyway, so
keep going.
dropping down to Scout class, we've got VW Bug Bumblebee. He still can be a VW
He's
Bug
still a
because
bug.
those things were around forever.
I love that he's fundamentally the same,
Yeah.
except he's got the little alien antenna
Yeah.
instead of horns.
You know what would be funny is just give him the little alien antenna that you see in a lot of 50s
Little
B
green
movies
man
sort of
alien
things.
antenna.
Some sort of Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon alien antenna.
That's funny because like Bumblebee could easily slot into the drive-in movie sort of
Yeah.
feel
yeah.
for.
I mean, you gotta, at this point in the franchise, you gotta have Bumblebee.
Yeah.
But I mixed up his his transformation a little bit, taking inspiration from the Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee, and I put his hood on his chest, and his front headlights go over his shoulders, while the back of the vehicle becomes his legs.
That works pretty good.
Yeah, I think it works all right.
Easily readable.
Yep, it's definitely Bumblebee, but different, different enough.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if you gotta have Bumblebee, you gotta have Starscream.
What the heck?
So he turns into an F4 fighter jet,
Nice.
instead of a F-15. And I think there actually is, either in Generation 2 or, like I said, Machine Wars, I think there is a Decepticon who turns into an F4 fighter jet
Yeah.
already. I took inspiration from his transformation scheme. It's interesting, if you follow the Seeker jets throughout the years, there's a transformation scheme that evolves and culminates in Armada Starscream.
Yes.
but in the middle there's the G2 laser jets or whatever they are.
Right.
And after that there was going to be the Trans-Tech Starscream.
Yeah.
And I took
I was gonna say
inspiration-
there's some trans tech elements
Yes,
in here.
yeah,
The weird leg shape sort of thing.
Yes.
With the big old knees.
So here the yeah, I took inspiration from the way that Trans-Tech Starscream transforms, which later inspired, or at least I believe it inspired the way that Armada Starscream transformed. But also from, there was a live action jet whose head was in the cockpit. I don't remember his name.
Yes.
But he was really cool. I think our friend Payton had
I remember him.
that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought that was cool. Cool way to do a jet transformer is have the head in the cockpit. But so I kind of stole that idea for this. I gave him aviators.
Yeah.
Just because
he looks very Top Gun.
yeah. So the big funnels on the intakes on the side of the jet here, instead of making them go up like G1 Starscream, I made them go sideways, so they swoosh back in sort of a 50s style, but also those can shoot out cannons.
Yeah, they're like
I would imagine, like Armada Starscream, those would shoot cannons out of the shoulders
the
like
cannon
that.
turbines from Armada Starscream. I'm seeing also like a little bit of Cybertron Starscream.
Yeah.
I mean, especially around the legs and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the fact that the wings aren't exactly like the F4, the wings aren't exactly like the centerpiece. It seems to be like the fuselage and the cockpit itself are like the biggest parts of the plane.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's
and
interesting.
I love that, like the cockpit being kind of split in two by his head, and it kind of being like this seamless little tunnel that goes back into there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So like the back of the plane would flip around instead of extending out like the G1 Starscream legs. They would flip out. So his feet would be somewhere in the middle of the fuselage.
Yeah.
Fuselage. Yeah. Anyway, and then the back, the rear wings would be on his knees essentially.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's Starscream. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. You'll have to pardon me. I drew instead of drawing these guys over the course of several months since we originally discussed this, I drew them all in a frenzy of like 3 days. So my art gets worse as we go on.
Oh, it conveys the idea well enough.
So next up for the Autobots, we've got Prowl, who turns into the Barney Fife from Andy Griffith. Yeah.
The Ford Galaxy.
Yeah, a Ford Galaxy police car.
Classic.
Just like Barney Fife.
Very nice.
And
the wheels on the shoulders as well. That's fun.
It's just G1 Prowl transformation scheme, but now he's a different type of cop car.
And he's got a pistol.
Yeah, I gave him a little holster.
Yeah.
I don't know if Prowl would be Barney Fife exactly in this series, but there he is turning into the Barney Fife car.
I see him as like kind of like a drawling gunslinger sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Where he's like, this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Right. It's just G1 Prowl transformation scheme, but now he's a different car.
Very nice. That works.
And then Soundwave, you reminded me that jukeboxes exist.
Oh, I forgot. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
So here's rainbow bedazzled Soundwave.
The concept of records as the Combaticons.
Yes.
Is just, that's clean. With the arm that grabs the record and puts it on the thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So instead of having his shoulder cannon, he has the record picking arm. You see, kids, before we had MP3 files, we had CDs. And before we had CDs, we had giant discs called records. Anyway, so yeah, initially I was like, wait, there's no cassette player in the 50s, right? I guess they were getting to the 8-track player. No, that's like 60s, isn't it? Anyway, and I didn't want to turn him into a record player. So initially I thought, what if he's a nuclear submarine and he shoots missiles that turn into his cassette characters, the Laserbeak, Ravage, Rumble Frenzy, etc., etc. And then you said, well, what about a jukebox? And I'm like, Duh.
He's right there.
Yeah. So I turned. Yeah. Now he's a jukebox, and the instead of the shoulder cannon, he's got the arm that grabs the record out of the jukebox and throws it.
That is
and then it
such a
becomes
cool concept.
it becomes the yeah. So his toy would be really hard because I guess you'd have to give him some sort of iridescent paint or something to get that sort of. But
you can make it like
fiction,
glow in the dark parts or something.
Ooh,
like
that'd
that.
be so cool. Yeah. So he's got a fairly similar transformation scheme to G1 Soundwave.
Yeah.
Except now he's upright instead of wide.
That would be cool too if you like if it's like that mood ring sort of material.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
temperature color, like when you press it, it changes colors and stuff.
Yeah, because these had like neon tubes or lights inside.
Yeah, they were an art piece.
Color changing and stuff like that. Just beautiful works of art. And now we have little rectangles.
He can be a jukebox hero.
Yes!
He's got stars in his eyes.
Yes. So there's a myriad of ways you could do the color changing lights on his actual toy.
Yeah.
I imagine, so Soundwave and Starscream could be Voyager or Deluxe, probably. Bumblebee could be Scout. Prowl could be Deluxe.
Yeah, I could see Soundwave being a Deluxe just because like jukeboxes are small.
Yeah, but also at the same time, like you'd have to have enough room to do the records.
Yeah, and then that never stopped any of the toys. It's like, oh, it's a boombox, so he's obviously going to be a small guy, right? And he's like, no, he's the same size as Megatron.
Right. Mass shifting for the win.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, what would be cool is to do him in 2 sizes. This is something that hasn't been done a lot recently, but used to be done a lot way back when in the 2000s, and even I think it started in Beast Machines.
Yeah, it's like
you had your deluxe size, who is to scale with the other characters, but then you had the mega size, which was like this 3-foot tall version of Cheetor that nobody bought.
Right. Yeah, it's like the Bionicle where you had Motonui, and then you had
bigger
gigantic Motonui.
Right. So anyway, I wanted to put obviously a female character on the Autobots team, and
I thought they were extinct.
Well, we've had a lot of Elita 1. Or at first I was going to do Arcee, and I just like, we could make her turn into Elvis's car.
Oh my god.
Which I think, doesn't Elita 1 turn into Elvis's car in Earthrise?
Maybe?
Yeah, but I was like, okay, no, we're not doing Arcee. She's been done to death. Let's do, Elita 1 has now been done to death. Who else can we get? Ooh, I've got an idea. Sticking with sort of the space age, atomic age naming.
I'm thinking
Moonracer.
Oh,
and she turns into a Chevy Corvette.
Ooh, nice.
A classic Chevrolet Corvette.
That is clean.
Yeah,
Dang.
This is one of my favorite designs I did for this. So the idea,
shape language works so well for that. What the heck?
So what I was really impressed with was going back to look at G1 Moonracer's head, her sort of helmet design translates pretty well to being kind of like, in the 50s girls would wear when they are driving around in the convertible vehicles, they would wear scarves on their heads.
Yes.
So her helmet design is kind of like her scarf.
Ah, there we go.
And then being the 50s, she's also kind of got a skirt.
Yeah.
However, this skirt is made out of the trunk and the
windshield?
The windshield.
That's fun.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the hood makes up her chest area. Her head comes out of the grill to kind of be like a wide neck sort of outfit. The headlights go up onto her shoulders, so the wheels would be behind her shoulders. The front wheels do.
Yeah.
Her arms just kind of slide out, although they'd probably actually have this white area.
I was gonna say, they'd probably be the white accent mark.
Yeah, I should have done that, but I did not. Alas, poor Bludger.
The brake lights on the rear is very nice.
The brake lights and the rear wheels go onto her lower legs, which they would just fold up over the top of her thighs.
Man, that could even be like a fun aspect for her, is that she's like the wheels could pop down to be rollerblades, like roller derby or something, like roller skate rinks.
Yes,
where
I had the same idea.
yeah.
Yeah. I would characterize her as being obsessed with speed and wanting to be one of the fastest.
Yes. And yeah, it kind of feels also like, drive-in restaurants with like, Sonic style.
Oh, yes.
Like
Yes.
coming out on roller skates with the milkshakes and everything.
See, kids, Sonic used to be a good restaurant, and they used to let their employees ride around on roller skates because a lot of drive-in theaters in the not theaters, drive-in restaurants in the 50s used to have their servers roll around.
The car hop.
Yeah, the car hop would have people on roller skates serve your food right to your car.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be perfect. Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Anyway, so I would imagine that her wheels can
was-
pop into her feet and she can roller skate around.
I was fully expecting you to say Chromia as a character because there's so much like chrome and stuff.
Oh, duh!
But-
I didn't even think of that.
And then she'd also be like a tinfoil space person as
Yes,
well. But
yeah.
but Moonracer works so well.
Yeah, no, I would definitely, because I only chose 10 characters.
Right.
If I was to do a whole line, yeah, Chromia would definitely be in there also.
Yeah, get some
Yeah.
of the space race in there.
Hey, you could even just redeco Moonracer as Chromia.
Yeah.
I was thinking about some of these characters that you could just redeco some of them to be the other ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, retools and stuff. Yeah. So next up, back to Decepticons, we've got Cyclonus, but not
Ooh.
G1 Cyclonus. Transformers Armada Cyclonus. He turns into a UH-1
Oh.
helicopter.
Oh, snap, psychopath.
Yeah. Crazy helicopter pilot Cyclonus.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I wanted-
Will go on to be a helicopter pilot in Vietnam.
His transformation scheme is similar to Cyclonus from Armada, but not quite as generic because you don't have to fit in the minicon things. So, I'd say his shoulder pads. There are a few design cues similar to G1 Cyclonus, but I would not give his characterization the same characterization as Cyclonus.
Okay.
So you've got... I did give him the bunny ears behind the Armada Cyclonus head.
Nice.
And then sort of the shoulders evoke G1 Cyclonus's shoulders, but that's because they're the nose of the helicopter, and they would just fold up over his head to become the front of the helicopter.
Gotcha.
His legs just kind of fold in to become the rear of the helicopter, and his arms kind of squeeze in to just be the sides of the helicopter.
I also like that he kind of looks like he'd be like one of the smallest guys. Like,
Yep.
he would
The rotors on his back.
yeah, because helicopter's pretty small, so
Right. He's probably he
just
could
a little psychotic gremlin.
right. He could probably be scout class with Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I do love Unicron trilogy.
Okay, now
Cyclonus.
I can absolutely see a tie-in package of like Cyclonus and Bumblebee being packed together as like a little intro starter 2-pack sort of thing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, next up, we've got Red Alert, which actually
Ooh.
turns
Ecto
into
1.
yeah, right. Turns into an ambulance. Obviously, one of these stylish, elongated cars that's
Yeah.
been
Kinda
turned
looks
into
like
an ambulance,
Like a limo.
right? Or a hearse.
Yeah.
Or like you said, Ecto 1. But based off of Armada Red Alert. I was going to do Ratchet, but then I thought, you know what? There is a precedent. We need another girl on the team.
Hey.
There is a precedent for turning Red Alert into a female character in Transformers Animated. Red Alert was a female
Yes.
character. Although I took a lot of design cues from Transformers Armada Red Alert.
Does she have glasses?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Glasses over the top of the goggle visors.
Yes.
Yeah, the RoboCop visors.
Sorry, I just
Yeah.
need to see through my RoboCop visor.
The transformation scheme is the same as Armada Red Alert.
Yeah.
And I thought that it would be kind of neat. It does make her a little bit of a shell former, but this is sort of how Armada Red Alert.
Well, it kind of looks like a
transforms.
doctor's coat as well.
Yes, it looks like a doctor's lab coat, or a longer skirt that a girl in the 50s would be wearing.
Yeah, floor length.
Right. Except that it's cut out.
A poodle skirt.
Bro. Chromia's gonna have a poodle on her.
There we go.
Chromia. Okay, Chromia comes with a it's like Steeljaw. But instead of turning into a cassette or being a lion,
it's a poodle.
It is a poodle who turns into her gun.
There we go.
Yes.
Target master.
All right, season 2. We'll come up with more designs
there
for
we
season
go.
2. But yeah, so basically the sides of the car just kind of clamp over the top of her legs, and the back folds over the top of her body, and yeah, all that stuff.
The front part looks pretty good too. I like the front part of the Chevy.
Yeah, it's just the front part of the car.
It's literally just the front part of the car.
Right, it's just the front part of the car.
But it looks good.
I almost did it just like Armada.
Yeah, it's the same style as Armada's design.
Right, and I almost did it like Armada Red Alert, where he's got this chest that goes on forever, but making her female, I was like, is that kind of sexist?
We need representation. Give her the gigantic chest that never ends.
Yeah. We need on both sides, yeah. Okay, so with more callbacks to the early 2000s, I've also got to pair up with Cyclonus, Scourge, but not G1 Scourge, RID, Car Robots Scourge.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
he turns into a missile truck.
He's like Scourge, but if he was a Combaticon.
Right.
Cool.
So I took inspiration from obviously RID Scourge, which is like one of the most famous Nemesis Primes.
Yes.
Essentially being a redeco of Laser Optimus Prime from Generation 2. Redecoed in black and teal to be sort of Nemesis Prime for RID. But he was called Scourge. I also took inspiration from the UK portion of Generation 2. I think he's called Turbo Masters Decepticon Clench.
Cool.
I sound like a madman, but I really wanted that design where the whole front end of the truck becomes his feet.
Yes.
Which is also a reference to Motormaster.
He's got them big old shoes.
Right. So it's a reference to Motormaster, and yeah, I sound like an insane person, but there he is.
Nice.
His arms become the back of the truck. His abs are sort of a trailer hitch.
Cool.
And then his head design is sort of designed to look like an Optimus Prime, but he's got the G1 Scourge beard and mustache.
I also
combo.
like the missile batteries on his shoulders and stuff. That's really cool.
I put those on his shoulders to be similar to the Laser Optimus Prime Scourge from RID.
Yeah. The Cuban Missile Crisis Scourge.
Right, exactly. So that's Scourge.
Very nice.
Probably a Voyager class.
Yeah, bigger guy.
Yeah. Moving on, we have Autobot Nightbeat, who turns into a Ford Thunderbird.
Oh.
And the reason I chose that was because I love the original Nightbeat. I know he turns into a Porsche, G1 Nightbeat does, but I love the arm-mounted headlights that come off the Porsche, and I thought that the Ford Thunderbird actually lent itself to being
used as
arms flashlights or headlights, wrist-mounted headlight flashlights.
Yeah.
I felt that lent itself to that very well,
and I love the fedora.
So I gave him a fedora and trench coat.
Yes.
The back half of the car, the side panels, and the wings back there become sort of draped off like a live action Age of Extinction Crosshairs.
Yes.
He would have the trench coat basically.
The wheels being in his knees is really interesting too.
Yeah, it's because again, to get this shape, he's basically a shell former, but in this way it works better.
But I love the maintaining the private investigator, but adding even more private investigator elements.
Right. Yeah, I kind of his head design is similar to the original, but I gave him a rim to be. I thought if Top Hat T-Rex can give Prowl a cowboy hat, I can give Nightbeat a fedora.
Oh yeah,
brim. The hood of the car also becomes his chest. And then his legs, his lower legs become the back, the trunk.
Yeah,
The
definitely
trunk
a
of the car.
smaller guy. In
Right,
line with
probably a deluxe or something.
yeah, very
With
cool.
Moonracer, you know, similar to Moonracer. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with the way that this design turned out also.
Excellent.
Yep. And then moving on, we have on the Decepticon, this may be a surprise. We have on the Decepticon side Grimlock.
What?
Yes, and further pushing the strangeness, he does not have a humanoid robot mode. His robot mode is the dinosaur, and he turns into a tank.
What the heck?
I wanted to push this guy really far.
Yeah.
So,
whoa.
now there is precedent for this. In Transformers RID 2015, Grimlock starts as the Decepticon and defects to the Autobots side.
I was about to say, Grimlock has always flirted with being on opposing sides to the Autobots in general.
Yeah. However, for this, I would give him more of a Dinobot arc from Transformers Beast Wars.
Yes.
Where he's obsessed with honor, and it's really just kind of funny because he just turns into he's a tank and a T-Rex.
Yeah.
There is no in between. He's not a triple changer. He's a tank and a T-Rex.
He's just a tank and a T-Rex.
Because I thought that the Alternator's Grimlock is really weird, where he turns into a Ford Mustang, which is a pretty good alternate mode for Grimlock, and then he turns into a robot. But where's the T-Rex? And initially I was going to be like, okay, is it a tank that turns into a robot with T-Rex motifs? Or is he just a T-Rex that turns into a robot? And I was like, no, we're cutting out the middleman.
He's a Skylynx
He's
type.
a Skylynx type. He's just a tank and he's just a T-Rex. So yeah, treads go on his legs, the turrets on his back, and then
I was gonna say
the rest of his body folds out of the rest of the tank.
You could even have the tank part, like the turret, actually like swivel around, like it's not just like it pops up and like over his shoulder. It actually like swivels around him.
Yeah.
And can shoot at all sides and stuff. Dang.
Right.
That's fun.
Yeah. So I would give Grimlock sort of a Dinobot arc where he's like becomes obsessed with honor and then switches sides later on in the show, because both RID 2015 Grimlock and Dinobot switch sides pretty early in their shows. But guy,
then the rest of it is them wrestling with that.
I guess that would make him more like Armada Starscream's arc, actually, where it's a series long sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it kind of reflects like Hunt for Red October, sort of like the Soviet defecting to the American side, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's Grimlock. A little bit of an oddball.
Atypical, but very cool.
Yeah. Moving on back to the Autobots, we have Hot Rod.
No way.
I knew I had to include a Chevrolet Bel Air at some point.
Yes.
Because our dad has a black and white 1956 Chevy Bel Air 4-door hardtop.
Yes.
So we've grown up around this sort of thing.
The drag strip version of this is so good.
And I landed on Hot Rod having the Chevy modified to be a drag racer.
Yes.
Because, and actually his transformation scheme is still basically the same as G1, because Hot Rod is one of my favorite G1 designs for a Transformer, and I think it just works so well, and I think that it still works. Now, Dad, if you're watching this, please forgive me. I'm not sure if that's a 56 or not.
It looks like a 55, honestly.
Yeah, I think it might be 55. But it was the only picture on Google Images I could find that had the 3-barrel intake modification on it.
Yep.
I could not find one with a rear spoiler attached.
But it definitely have that fat back tire.
Right. So Hot Rod's transformation scheme is basically the same. The hood becomes he would have a ghost flame paint job.
Oh yeah.
He's got the hood becomes the chest, the front wheels and headlights become his shoulders. The doors are his arms. The back of the car is his legs. Now, you could do a spoiler and use that to be his over-the-shoulder wings that he has. Or you could do the whole rear end of the car as the side panels like that. They've already got that wing shape, so you might not need a spoiler, but that whole wing shape could move up to his back and then split off to be his sort of rear body wings.
That could work. And then also, I love the detail. Like, you gave him his collar that he
always
has.
I had to pop his collar.
But it looks like the type of like car show shirt that you see, like a like a mechanic's shirt.
Yes,
that's got the collar and then like the flames coming up from the bottom and stuff, like that, kind of like halfway between a Hawaiian shirt and a mechanic shirt.
Right. So then I wanted to give him the 3-barrel intake to reference because I wasn't going to give him the
wrist cannons.
The wrist, the exhaust, the 3-barrel exhaust becoming his wrist guns. I wasn't going to give him that, so I wanted to give him a 3-barreled gun that becomes the 3-barrel intake,
which could
on
also
his,
be a target master as well. If you
it
think
could
about
be a target master.
When it combines with his vehicle form, it allows him to get exterior engine intake, air intake, and then also be a gun. right.
Yeah, so he's a power master and a target master. That's awesome. Which Hot Rod was originally a target master. But so he'd be the young brash kid who's also obsessed with speed, so probably he and Moonracer would hang out a lot. And then also we'll see Cup.
They'd be the high school sweethearts.
Yeah, they could be. The American Graffiti characters. That was the other thing. I was thinking of American Graffiti with the hot rodded Chevy Bel Air and the that Han Solo drives.
Exactly.
And I was also thinking of 2-lane Blacktop with their hot rodded drag strip Chevy. Anyway, so they could be like American Graffiti together. Hot Rod and Moonracer or something.
Perfect.
Okay, so now on to one of my favorite designs.
Okay.
Swindle.
He's so short.
Definitely a scout class.
Short king.
Yes. Turns into his old Jeep Willis. Yeah. And this does leave open the possibility that the whole Combaticon team could be in here, but I was only doing 10 characters.
Does he have epaulets on?
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful.
and a tie and a collar
and a big collar.
Yeah. His he's wearing a little suit and has his epaulets on his shoulders.
Commandante Swindle.
Yeah. He has a Decepticon symbol for the tie.
Oh no, Fidel Castro Swindle.
Exactly. Yeah, so he turns into a classic
He's
Jeep.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. The front of the Jeep becomes his arms, and the back of the Jeep and the seats become his knee pads, and the front of the Jeep, or the middle of the Jeep, the windshield becomes his feet, similar to Energon's strong arm.
Yeah. And the wheel, the random wheel as well.
Yeah. So Swindle be doing Swindle things.
That's fun.
Yep.
Gunrunner Swindle.
I had to put him in there because I also knew that Jeeps have been around forever, like Bumblebee. Jeeps have been around forever, so with
the classic color scheme too, like the yellow and purple works so well.
Exactly.
Dang. So I love him.
There's another scout class. Hot Rod's probably a deluxe class. And up next for Autobots, we've got Cup turning into a Ford Model A truck.
Oh, it's perfect. What the heck? Didn't even think about that. Look at that. The reference image is even the same color.
Yeah. I was really happy when I found that one.
Oh, dude. And the fact that you can have a throwback to 1920s vehicles in the 60s.
Yeah, 50s.
And 50s and 60s, like, dang, that's fun.
Yep.
That's really fun.
Because Cup's got to be old.
Yeah.
So he's, he turns into the Model A.
I like the headlights being on his hips and the hood being kind of like almost flat, but not really. Like the grill is kind of coming up, and then the hood is longer.
He's got a little bit of a pot belly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the engine compartment becomes his main torso.
Yeah.
The fenders cover his shoulders. The doors and yeah, the doors are his arms.
The wood paneling being
the
on his knees is great.
the wood paneling folds in to be on his knees when the whole back flips around to be his legs.
It works perfectly. He's got creaky knees.
Yeah, yeah. The top of the cabin would become his feet, I guess.
Yeah.
But in this picture, his feet got cut off.
Oof.
Yeah. Anyway, got wheels on his knees and probably in his shoulders as well. Probably sticking out of his back or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really happy that I was able to stick Cup in there as a Ford Model A.
Oh, you could even take the wood paneling and
ooh, that could pop off and become like katanas or something.
I was gonna say a cane.
A cane, yes. A sword cane.
Yeah.
He could have a sword cane.
Oh my gosh, that'd be perfect.
Yes.
Recharacterize Cup as like a butler of some kind. Alfred.
Right. Not back in my day, we turned Ford Model A's into hot rods. Cup. That's today.
That's today. You're being retrofitted today.
No,
I like the season 3 character representation too.
Yeah,
like,
I got
kind of mixed in there.
I gotta represent Transformers the movie sometimes.
Yeah,
you know? But I gotta represent Armada as well. Apparently,
yes,
or Energon Armada. Cybertron. I should have thrown some more Cybertron characters in here.
We are nothing if not a product of our upbringing on Transformers.
Yes. I should have thrown Override and Thunderblast into here.
Oh man.
That would have been cool.
Thunderblast could be the poodle skirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the Decepticons we've got Dead End. Who does turn into a Porsche still.
Oh, yes, but a classic Porsche.
Yeah, classic Porsche Speedster.
He looks so posed up. He got that stance.
Yeah. So he's got a similar transformation to Bumblebee, except the hood becomes his arms.
I like the Transformers animated mustache.
Yeah, he does remind me of Transformers animated. I also gave him that mustache because a guy I worked with at an auto parts store was telling me a story about owning a Porsche. I think it was a Porsche Speedster, and he had a mustache like that.
Hey, so, there we go. Represent.
Anyway, so yeah, he's inspired by G1 Dead End. Has a similar transformation scheme to Bumblebee, actually. G1 Bumblebee with the
headlights on the shoulders.
Yeah, but I put the headlights on the shoulders, the hood on his arms, the cabin as his chest, and the whole back half becomes his legs.
Cool.
So yeah, there's your another little scout class for you or something, which could be, Stunticons could show up at some point.
True.
I would probably classify him as also sort of a pessimist, like in G1.
It would be very great if he was the only one that's like a sports car, like a fancy sports car, amongst a bunch of like rally cars.
Yeah.
dirt track rally cars that are like destruction derby and stuff, and then he's just like, the fatalist who's like the pretty one.
Or what if he's the opposite, and like because he's the only pretty car, he's like, hey man, life's short, we gotta live it up. So he's actually like a hedonist. But I imagine him being a poet for some reason.
Oh yeah, get that. He could be like a beatnik or something.
Yeah. He's a beatnik, a proto hippie.
Yes, he's one of the beat poets.
Yes, yeah. Moving on. So getting into the space age a little bit.
What?
The GM Firebird concept.
Oh, it's jazz.
According to Google Images, is jazz, because jazz is still relatively a new music form,
Yeah.
So he's kind of space age, and also I'm taking inspiration from Transformers animated jazz here.
Yeah. No, that's Cybertron great. And all. He's so sharp.
yeah, he's very pointy because there's all these rocket fins on this car.
I like this car is basically just like, what if we made a jet a car?
Oh yeah, they were all over that. It's just G1 Jazz transformation scheme. The back half of the bubble there becomes his feet.
But it works so well, yeah. I love the cockpit being his toes.
Yeah. And I thought that the shape also harkens back to Cybertronian mode Jazz from the first episode of More Than Meets the Eye,
Yes.
Transformers Generation 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just thought that
Dang.
his cool visor kind of fit that vibe as well.
No, it really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, the visor actually fits way better into the shape language than it usually does.
Right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. So, continuing with the sci-fi aesthetic, the sci-fi concept aesthetic,
Yeah, the
we have
futurism.
Shockwave as a vehicle that does only exist in Godzilla movies.
What?
The Maser Cannon.
Oh,
And he's a freak.
Oh, he's a freak.
I took inspiration from Transformers Prime Shockwave and Shock Blast from Transformers Energon.
So weird.
And live action
the
Shockwave.
Tesla coils on his shoulders. The giant, his arm cannon being a big radar dish thing.
Yes, I wanted him to be sort of monster movie.
Yeah, he looks like a monster in a movie.
Right. It's taking some inspiration from live action Shockwave too.
Oh, he's a freak. I love him.
Yeah. So he's got one arm that's just the Maser Cannon.
Yeah.
And then most of his body turns into the vehicle that it rides on top
Oh, he's so weird.
of. Yeah.
Oh, I love him. I can see him just like lurking in a cave. Like, you know, they go to a facility where it's like there's some weird things going on in this like
Yeah.
Area 51 type place. And then him just like, you see the dot of his eye in like a
Yes.
dark cavern. And then just the rest of his form comes lumbering out. Then he's like, ah.
Yeah. I gave him a really long arm because I figured that his right arm, and it's got this huge claw at the end. I have no idea how he conducts scientific experiments.
Yeah.
He's like a mad scientist.
Yes. He's
Um,
very much the it's alive type guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, definitely Voyager class for sure.
Oh yeah, Voyager or even Commander class. Probably
Yeah.
Commander class, honestly.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's such a pull.
Yeah.
What an extreme pull.
Right. So the Maser Cannon, I can't actually remember if I've seen all the original Godzilla movies and all the 80s Godzilla movies. I can't actually remember if the Maser Cannon shows up in the 50s Godzilla movies. It may have not shown up until the 60s Godzilla movies. However, it's not that far-fetched to think that a design like this would show up in the 50s.
Yeah, I have no doubt that this setting as well would also be very much the type of like, you know, government secrets. Like we're using Cybertronian technology to make new and inventive ways of killing each other.
Right, exactly. So his legs become either tank treads or big wheels. I like the Maser Cannon tank in the 80s movies that has the big giant round wheels.
Big wheels.
Yeah. Anyway, his right arm would wrap around his left arm to make sort of the turret that
Whoa.
the thing is on.
Oh,
there.
sick.
That's what all that armor on it
What
is.
a weird concept.
Right. So like his upper body becomes sort of the turret thing.
Yeah.
And then the lower body becomes the vehicle
I
that it
love
rests
his
on.
chest shape too, with him being like hunched over, but like the sled sort of thing being at the front.
Yes, I did that to invoke sort of his, mono boob.
Yeah.
Which I always thought that was a window. because
Right.
Before I ever saw him transform when I was watching the cartoon, I thought that was a window. So now it
The
is a
windshield,
window.
Yeah.
I did give a reference to his G1 toy. I put the laser gun trigger on his crotch.
Hey, it works.
It's just a platform.
Yeah.
And I gave him the super skinny upper thighs.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I would recommend having him always hunched over like that
Yes.
because he's too big to fit into his lair.
Right.
And it's also just part of his transformation.
Oh my gosh.
I think the gray came from Transformers animated Shockwave as well.
Yeah.
Although he's more tall.
You
and
could
lanky.
even like go further with it and make him have chicken legs, like
Oh,
reverse bent legs sort of thing. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
He a
Ooh,
freak.
yeah.
He's a freak.
But I gave him giant stompers.
Yeah. Big old boots.
Yeah, just so he could stand up straight.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Or
true.
not straight, but he could stand up at all. Anyway.
Yeah, make him look like a BattleTech
Yeah.
mech or something. Just a weird. Oh, I love him.
All
I
right.
love him so much.
And continuing with the sci-fi theme of the
We're
era.
going even further.
going
Please
further
tell me there's
beyond.
Cosmos.
Cosmos as a
Cosmos!
UFO.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
So a 50s style UFO. Day the Earth stood still. I gave him a visor on his head.
Silver Man, tinfoil man.
Yep.
Puffy sleeve thing.
I gave the puffy robot sleeves from like
vacuum cleaner robot look.
Yeah, Lost in Space sort of claw arms, and
he's got a little dome over his head.
He's got a Buzz Lightyear dome over his head.
Yes.
This is one of my favorite designs.
He's so funky.
In our little scout class, he'd have the little claws, but he also has hands.
I was about to say he's got a little claw.
Yeah, he's got claws and hands.
Oh my gosh, he perfectly evokes the Doctor Who style robot.
Yes, a little bit of exterminate in there.
I feel like the one thing is that like his feet could be stumpier. Like I feel like that's an essential part to Cosmos is stumpy feet.
Well, I made him a really chunky body.
Yeah.
But the reason the feet are so small is because that it's part of the UFO rim.
The rim,
the saucer, the actual saucer part of the
Honestly,
UFO.
you could even
His
like
arms and legs become the saucer.
You could make him like astromech droid, like vacuum cleaner robot. Just like he doesn't have legs.
He doesn't have legs.
He just slides around.
So he turns it from a flying saucer to his G1 flying cylinder.
Yes.
And then he just has little arms sticking out.
Pringles tube.
That's funny.
Oh, I love him. Spaceman.
Yes. And then continuing the sci-fi a little bit more. Well, not so much sci-fi, but monster movie in robot mode. I decided to do a deep pull with this one. I could have made this one Nightbird. I could have made this one Slipstream, whatever. I wanted to do a Decepticon who turned into a U-2 stealth jet, and I decided on making a female version of Nightscream because I wanted to give Decepticons a girl also. So a female version of Nightscream from Beast Machines.
She's stinking Bela Lugosi stealth jet.
Yes. So vampire themed. Bat robot mode turns into a U-2 stealth jet.
Oh, dude.
So those big tubes on the wings become the arms. The wings themselves become the bat wings, obviously. So they fold out even more than they already are. The back wing becomes the chest plate, and then the cockpit becomes the lower legs.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could take those wings and have like them segmented so that they like move independently.
Yes.
And then they wrap around her like a Batman style cloak so that she can like take her cloak and twirl it.
Yeah. Or just like dive bomb through the air as a twister. Just do that spin thing and then the wings pop out. What's that? What movie is that from?
Oh my gosh.
They spin through the air and then their wings pop out and they like pop back up. I want to say that's a superhero movie.
It probably is. Dang, that's cool. Anyway, that's a fun concept.
And then I realized that the silhouette, once I colored it in, I realized that it's very similar to Optimus Primal's bat mode from Beast Wars. The Beast Wars.
I was also thinking like the color scheme made me think of Mind Wipe from Headmasters as well. Yeah. I love the vampire teeth too.
I thought about also making it Mind Wipe because the character is bat themed, but I decided to pull a really obscure name and make them a female character.
Now, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
And make them a female character.
Yeah.
Which people might think, oh, it's a upgrade for Starscream, but I think it's okay to have two Screams.
Maybe they're brother and sister.
Maybe, yeah. But
they hate each other.
Yeah, that one would be another like Commander class or something, or Voyager class, because that's a pretty big jet too. Yeah. Very cool. And then for our biggest of all, the Titans.
Oh boy.
This is it.
I'm so sad it's over.
Omega Supreme and Trypticon.
Oh, they're beautiful. It's Godzilla versus
King Kong.
King Kong, I guess. What the heck?
Yeah. So it's a Omega Supreme is
The
still a
classic
rocket,
sci-fi rocket, but he's
but it's the-
spaceman.
yeah, it's a sci-fi rocket, 50 sci-fi rocket with a. I don't know if the crawler base actually came into use until like later
Still,
on.
we're
but
pulling
still,
from like
yeah, I
sort
mean,
of space race era.
sci-fi stuff. It's not inconceivable that it hadn't been conceived yet. Or it had been.
Triptychon being a submarine makes so much sense.
Yeah, Triptychon turns into a nuclear submarine since I wasn't going to use it for Soundwave anymore.
Yeah.
And then also becomes a underwater base for the Decepticons.
Oh my gosh.
A Bond villain base.
Yes. Oh, dang. You must choose Optimus. Perish in Skybite's chamber or give me the secrets.
So yeah, and then that way the both the Autobots and Decepticons have a mode of transportation around the world, while also having a mobile base.
And the underwater with the Decepticons,
right?
And the, on land for the Autobots. That's
yeah. And then the Autobots can have one mode of flying because most of the Decepticons can fly. Megatron can even carry some of the scout classes inside of him.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then Omega Supreme's just a shiny sci-fi looking rocket base. So that's all I've got for season 1 of Transformers 50s, or as I call it, the day the Transformers stood still.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I love it. I already loved the concept just to begin with, but this feels so well realized. And there's so many different things that you can do in this time period and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you pulled from so many different eras and like we were still coming up with ideas as we went.
Yeah.
Like
it definitely what I've got so far definitely draws a lot from Generation 1.
Yeah.
Probably because we're most familiar with Generation 1.
As is most people. It's the evergreen designs.
Right. And we've been analyzing Generation 1 for 3 years now?
I guess so.
But I wanted to pull in other series as well, and I think if I did a season 2 of this, I would bring in more Unicron trilogy characters.
Yeah.
Which one?
Thrust in there.
Yes. So, which ones are your favorites?
Oh man, Shockwave. It's hands down Shockwave.
Thank you.
Just a freak of a man.
Yes. I considered actually calling him Shock Blast to draw him closer to the Unicron trilogy.
Yeah.
But I did want him to be the mad scientist, so I decided Shockwave.
That's true. Fine. Yeah. I would petition to have the title of this be Transformers Chrome, since
that's awesome.
Chrome was so prominent in like the 50s and 60s and stuff. Like
Chrome and Neon.
Chrome and Neon.
Yeah.
Dang. Or just Transformers Shaboom.
Transformers Doo-Wop. Oh, I cannot wait to bring in Blaster.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Yeah, so would you want to do a season 2 of this? Like next summer we drop
I would love
designs?
to. Yeah. And definitely like outline some like character bios of like what they could wind up getting up to and stuff. I could definitely see like a road trip that's riffing off of like, you know, the authors that would go around and like try to find like what is the spirit of America sort of thing.
Yes.
Like a road trip, obviously the car hop, the kind of the aliens hiding in suburbia and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. There's so many ideas. So cool. Yeah, that is our contribution to fan projects as well.
Yeah. So it's just concept designs right now. It's not we're not
anything concrete, obviously, but
right now we're not really planning anything in particular.
Yeah, but come on,
but we'll probably come up with some more stuff. Yeah.
We need to get Freak Shockwave on screen somehow.
Oh, one characterization I forgot to mention was that Nightbeat and Prowl would always be butting heads because Nightbeat, it's like the crackpot detective.
Oh
and
yeah,
Prowl is like the straight laced.
Nightbeat is the Sam Spade.
Sam Spud.
Sam Spud from Between the Lions.
Yes, let's go.
Comments if you know what we're talking about. But yeah, the hard-boiled detective.
We had 14 channels.
Yeah. And then Prowl being the classic, sheriff, kind of a Gunsmoke type character. Yeah. Oh, there's so many different characterizations that you could do. Definitely season 2, bring in the Stunticons, have them just wrecking house in a destruction derby.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right. Well,
with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up, I think. So
yeah, that's it from me. That's all, folks.
And thank you for tuning in to this episode, the special episode of fan projects and showcasing all of them. Go check them out. I think we'll probably link most of them in the description or something. But awesome stuff. We'll be back with our regular episodes forthwith.
All right. Yeah, coming in August, we pick back up with Transformers Generation 1 Season 3. We're in the home stretch.
Yes.
Until next time, we shall see you in eyes that more than meet.
In eyes that's more than meat. In eyes that do more than just meat. Until then, don't get kidnapped by a Transformer disguised as a UFO, and we'll see you in the next one.
But Cosmos is nice.
Cosmos is nice. Oh, I don't think they'll be needing us at all.